Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna continue watching Supernatural. We're in season 4 and in episode 13. And you guessed it, I'm very excited. If you're new here, hello, welcome in. My name is Cora. It is so lovely to have you here. I'm also a Twitch streamer and I create gaming content here on YouTube. If you want to take the gaming content out, you can click the link up here. And if you want to come and hang out live or check out any of my other social media, the link to that is down below in the description box. And if you're not new, welcome back. The last episode that we watched was all about magic, and it's quite fun when you combine the supernatural with something like magic. And in this case, when I say magic, I mean like magic tricks and like shows with magicians, you know, rabbits and birds and getting out of tricky situations and card tricks and all of that sort of stuff. And we get to follow one magician in particular who, you know, he's getting towards his older days. He is feeling kind of down about that he used to be this big success, him and his friends, and now they're kind of growing older and like newer people are taking over the scenes. They can't really get the same audience as they used to, and I feel like he also kind of lost some of his flair. Like, the cards are not card tricking well enough and all of that stuff. So we see him sitting in a bar and then this younger wizard, well, I was gonna say wizard, maybe you don't say magician. He kind of mocks him. And I think that guy's manager, he's like, she's like, you know, maybe don't do that. That's kind of rude. That's kind of douchebaggy. He doesn't stop. And the other dude, he just leaves the bar and then he chats with his friends talking about how he's sad and like he's not feeling great and I'm gonna do this trick. If this trick doesn't work, like, I'm out of here. And his friend's like, but that's basically suicide. You can't do that. And he's like, I don't care. And like, it's very clear that he's had enough of life in general. He's not in a good headspace, and it's really sad seeing someone like that in any situation. But he managed to do the trick, and he does so in the last second. Both him and his friends are kind of surprised as to how the bloody heck he did that. Or well, one friend at least, and himself. And after that, it's like he's gotten his flair back, you know, the cards are tricking, everything is happening. He's like, maybe I can do this. And he gets like new energy and new life into him and gets all of these ideas. And it's so wonderful and cool and amazing until they realize that someone is found dead. So the trick he did was this like, there is like a rope and then swords that fall down. And if you don't escape how you're like locked into like a table, the swords will basically stab you. So remember that guy that was rude to him? Yeah, that's how they found him. He had stab wounds, but no stabs in his shirt. And that's odd, and I think that they react to it, but they don't really make the connection until it happens the second time. So there's another younger, like, magician that is being very rude to the same, like, the guy we're following. And after that, he does another trick that's supposed to be almost impossible, and, like, no one should be able to manage that. He does, and then that dude dies of the same thing that he would have if he couldn't get out in time. And but at that point he starts to get a little bit, you know, this is strange. Sam and Dean, you know, tries to catch him and like tell him that something's off, and also they believe it's him, which makes sense. But it was not. Yeah, some stuff are a little bit off. And I think after a while he's like, this is not right. So he manages to find, well, actually he calls the police on Sam and Dean, and then he says, I'm not gonna press charges, so they're released. And he's like, okay, I believe you. So it all turns out that his best friend, who by the way should be dead because he also died, which is kind of wild, but isn't, I guess, because it's supernatural. It turns out that he is an actual magician, so he has these cards and this book about magic, and he offers his two friends, the guy we're following and then their third friend, like, I'll teach you the ways and we can live forever and have a great life and stuff like that. And I don't think that the dude wanted to do it at first. But I also think he was, I mean, it's his best friend offering him immortality. And of course he's considering it. I think most people would. But then he's like, at what cost? Like, what do we have to do that? And then obviously Sam and Dean tries to stop him. So he's trying to get rid of them with the magic tricks again. And at that point, the magician that we follow is just like, this is enough. He managed to snatch one of the tarot cards. Tarot? One of the cards that the friend has been using, puts it one in his pocket and one in his own, and then he stabs himself. And by doing so, the cards reverses, so he basically stabs his friend. And somehow, I guess, reverse the immortality thing as well. And it was painful because, like, he saved Sam and Dean, which obviously we're all grateful for, and the entire world is. The supernatural world. Well, not the world of the supernatural. The show, the world in the show, you get what I mean. I think most people could be really happy about that, but it's hard because he had to do that to his best friend, and they're telling him that he did the right thing. And I find it interesting because it's like, is it the right thing to kill someone? Like, and you can also see how hard it is for him, even though he knew what he had done, the friend, and what he was going to do to like Sam and Dean. He still lost like his like closest and like best friend in the entire world, and probably someone who's more of like a brother to him than even just a friend. And he was the one who killed him. And I think regardless, that can be really, really heavy to bear. And I don't know, it was a very interesting scene at the end, I think, when they're talking to him at the barn. And they're like, you did the right thing. And he's like, did I? I killed my brother, like my best friend. And I think it's one of those struggles in a lot of, well, obviously in series and movies and stuff, but just in general, that like the world is not really black and white, and sometimes doing the right thing can feel wrong, and sometimes doing the right thing can also be the wrong thing at the same time. And I just found that interesting. I don't know why, that end scene just stuck with me, and I really liked the character, the magician character, and the episode was really cool. Also kept me, like, my head just spinning, and I was just thinking about so many things at the same time. So generally speaking, just a really good episode. I enjoyed it, and I love when they mix in stuff like that. I feel like that was a really weird wrap up, but I liked the episode. It was good, and I'm intrigued to see what we have next. So I was like, oh, you know, we're getting to halfway, maybe we'll get some like main stuff, but I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a few more in between us before we get something really like, but maybe me saying that is just gonna take a turn and like slap me emotionally in the face. Who knows? I never know what to expect, and I feel like it's really hard to predict that stuff, and I'm excited. So without further ado, let's get into the next one.
She's such a slut.
So? I'm very pro slut.
What kind of sort of an episode is this? What?
Hi, Taylor. How was your weekend? Fine, I guess. You didn't go to the rodeo?
Oh, did they talk about her? Why are teenagers such disgusting people sometimes? Like, why would you do this to someone? Why would you do that to her? Like, she was supposed to be your friend, wasn't she? And here you go. And I just can't. This is just so wrong. Okay, so you're sitting with someone who's trying to be kind, and then you're gonna be rude to them? Is that it?
You're sorry? Don't you feel sorry for me, you fat ugly pig.
Excuse me? She's trying to be nice to you, and that's how you repay her? You came and sat at her table because no one else wants to sit with you. She's being kind and understanding to you, and instead you go that route. Like, that is, I know that she's probably going through a tough time, but that's just never okay. Not that what they did to her is not okay, but that's also, like, how she treated the other girl is also not okay.
You think I'm ugly? Look, I'm sorry about yesterday.
Oh god. I was just gonna say I feel like something bad's gonna happen. That's just not what I expected somehow.
Not ugly.
Oh my gosh, this is brutal. The way she smacked her against the mirror and the sink and then smashed her head, like, it's just... Oh god, is she gonna... Oh no. Oh fudge. I know I just, like... I was just saying how she was being so rude and it was unacceptable, which it still is, but, yeah, she did not deserve that. Ooh, why is there black stuff coming out of her eye?
You're ugly.
What does that mean? I don't like this. That's scary. I mean, she was trying to say she was sorry. Maybe it wasn't the most heartfelt sorry ever, but still.
I already told the cops and the doctors. No one believes me.
I'm a little
Wait.
bit more than most.
What's happening here? Oh, she's talking to Sam. I was like, wait.
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
So they call her that she was her? Who did that? How? Or maybe she said it was her.
When I hurt Taylor, it was there in my head, but I couldn't control my body.
Okay, that's actually terrifying if that's true. Honestly, that would make more sense because she was kind to her before, right? When she sat down, even though she was rude back, it was like a bit of a turn, you know?
Well, some of the kids at school told the police that you and Taylor didn't get along.
Well, yeah, but I never wanted to kill her.
Yeah, you can not get along with someone and not want to harm them in any way, shape, or form. Like, you can dislike someone and that can be it.
On the day this happened, did you happen to smell anything?
Anything like what?
Smell anything?
Eggs or sulfur?
It's like such a specific question.
Did you notice any black smoke?
Are you crazy?
She's like, what do you want about? Like, hello, what are we talking about here? Like, I feel like I'm getting lost in this conversation. Honestly, I feel like it's good to send in Sam for stuff like this because he's really good at talking to people in like a very calm and emotionally connected way, if that makes sense.
There mentally, but not physically. Kind of sounds like demonic possession to me. She didn't see any black smoke. Or
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a demon. I mean, kids can be vicious.
That is also a good point, Dean. They can be vicious, but this is maybe a little bit to the next level of vicious, but...
We went there like for a month, 1,000,000 years ago. Why are you so jazzed to go back?
Wait!
Well, what's our cover? FBI, Homeland Security?
Is it their
Exchange
old...
students?
Swedish exchange student! Hey! Swedish exchange students represent, I guess. Is that a thing? Why Swedish specifically? If you didn't know, I'm Swedish, that's why I'm finding it funny. But, so does this mean also the music? Oh, God. This is their old school. Am I getting it right? They're going back to their old school? Oh! I just made the connection to this. Ah!
Thanks, Dad.
97, look at
Very
that!
Butterfly knife?
Yeah, dude.
You okay?
Sure.
I love that butterfly knife is on their list. It makes sense. Total sense. Look how cute they are!
To this year, and it's only November. I'm just sick of always being the new kid.
You'll be fine. If anyone gives you any trouble, you let me know.
Oh, I definitely think that he could.
It'll take him 2 weeks, tops. As soon as he gets back, we're out of here.
To another school.
Yeah, I can see his point. It must be really rough as a kid to like jump around schools and not finding like a permanent place to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Sam Winchester.
Class, say hello to
What?
our new student,
Oh.
Dean Winchester.
No one's gonna say anything yet.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us about yourself?
Not really, sweetheart.
Not the sweetheart! Don't tell. Oh gosh.
Put yourself.
Really?
Okay, grab a seat.
Why does Sam look so much smaller than his classmates? Oh, wait! I know who that is! The blonde girl! I know her! Oh my god.
That's yours.
That is not the impression Sam wanted to make. Not like I have a
Where
butterfly
are your
knife.
books?
Don't need him, sugar. Not gonna be here long enough anyway.
The way he's talking to the teacher, I just cannot.
All right, gang. Essay assignments.
I preferred essay assignments. Was that just me?
Sam.
On your binder, though, this is
Oh, Why are kids like this? It just makes me so angry seeing stuff like this.
Going for record.
Is he gonna make his ear like red from doing that? He's like, don't do it.
Midget.
He's like, you don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, everybody, if you have any questions.
He did not see that coming. I love that Sam is sticking up from that for that guy who like was his friend for like 2 minutes. Sam just be chilling around like, oh, that's the old teacher, isn't it? Like a janitor in the school now. Maybe what if the teacher recognizes them though? I feel like even if you grow up, sometimes they could, right?
Playing one of the greatest games ever invented.
No, you're kidding me.
A game of skill.
You're kidding me.
Cunning.
I am gonna lose my bloody mind. What? Why is it so funny seeing him as a gym teacher, but most... Oh! Dean. Oh, flip. His clothes is the funniest thing, but also just like him as a teacher is just so funny. I'm not saying he wouldn't be a good one, it's just ridiculous.
Go nuts.
Go nuts. I could see Sam being a teacher more than Dean.
Right.
He's enjoying this way too much. He's like, okay, let's not talk about the shorts.
No sulfur. No sulfur, no demon, no case.
No, maybe I was wrong.
That well happens to the best of us. Especially we hit the road, huh? But after lunch, it's Sloppy Joe.
What the flip is a Slappy Joe? Do I want to know?
Good hustle, Colby. Walk it off.
Walk it off? Is he just saying stuff that he like hears in the movies? Oh no, something's gonna happen. I'm scared.
Why? Because you're a stupid brain dead dick.
Oh god, flippin' heck. No. No. Oh, I don't wanna watch this. I can see what's coming. I just know. I cannot. It's pretty wild to me. Or not wild, but it kind of sucks that it's people who's being treated badly and then they end up doing this, but that's not actually what they're intending to do or wanting to do. Oh, I feel bad for, I mean, none of the other kids deserved this regardless of like how horrible they were, but it's just they're already having a tough time and then this happens.
Get that ectoplasm leaking out his ear?
Which only comes from a seriously pissed off spirit. It's gotta be ghost possession.
Oh flip.
They get angry enough.
Oh, what if it's someone who died in this school, like a kid who was bullied or something? Oh no, that's gonna be so horrible! Oh, this makes me so angry.
Way ahead of you. I had to break into the principal's office to get this. 3 of the cheerleaders are legal. Guess which ones?
No.
Dean, you did not just say that. You did not. They're in high school. I'm just gonna pretend he did not say that.
I know.
He knows him. That's the guy with the glasses.
First floor girls' bathroom.
That's where
Oh.
Chick got swirled to death, exactly.
Oh.
using them to go after bullies, yeah.
Was that something like Barry's MO?
Barry had a hard time.
Oh my god, look at Sam's face. Oh no, this is breaking my heart. Not only is that, like, it's something that he's new as well. It's just, we gotta stop bullying. Can we all just, like, collectively make sure that this kind of behavior stops? Like, we don't need this in this flippin' world.
Michigan State. They got the best vet program in the country.
You like animals?
He never got to become a vet. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Fudge. I can't with these kind of episodes. It's just they hit too hard. Well, at least Dean's having a good time.
So tonight I'm thinking you, me, a bucket of popcorn, extra butter.
I can't. I have a curfew at 11.
He's like, I don't care about no curfew.
Break it, my folks will ground me for a month.
Yeah, parents, terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Well, when's your curfew?
I don't have one.
She's like, how can you not have one?
Parents just let you stay up all night, don't they?
They do. Yeah.
It's just me and my brother.
For how long?
A couple of weeks.
She's like actually concerned, it
Set up
looks.
at the Pines.
The motel?
Mm-hmm. HBO, Magic Fingers, free ice, it's great.
I guess.
It's a very different world from what she knows, I guess, so it makes sense that she's a little confused.
Don't you miss your dad?
No, of course he does. Of course he misses his dad, he always does. It's funny how I actually recognize an actor and actually know where I recognize them from. I'm very proud of myself.
He's cool.
Yeah, he thinks so.
He thinks so. Oh, I can't.
I've been looking for you. Still want to take Barry's place?
Get out of here, Barry.
I'll go get a teacher.
I'm not gonna fight you, Dirk.
Why not?
Yeah, you probably don't want to find him, honestly. If you really think about it. Or at least not Dean.
Get up!
If Dean sees this, that's gonna be really bad.
Get back! That is enough.
Oh my god, what is Sam gonna do? Oh, okay. If not for the teacher, I feel like... Okay, maybe something will still happen. Oh, poor baby Sam. I hate this. The music as well. I can understand that this would create a really, really, really angry spirit.
So long, Barry Cook.
Oh, but that's not gonna be enough, is it? There's gonna be something more at the school. It's not gonna be this easy. It never is. It never is. I don't know if Sam knew that he wasn't okay.
You all right?
I don't know how long they stayed there, so...
Barry was my friend. I just burned his bones.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do.
Peace now, sir.
I mean, if Dad had let us stay just a little while longer, maybe I could have helped the kid, you know?
Oh, no, always blaming himself.
Barry was on every anxiety drug and antidepressant. School was
Yeah,
helping
but
the kid.
for
Parents
reasons...
split up, just wanted
Oh,
out. Strategy
there's
was
too
not your
much for
fault.
a kid.
Glad we got out of that town. I hated that school.
Oh, because people maybe actually cared about you? Is that
You
it?
say that after what happened to you.
Oh, flip, something did happen. Well, he did get a friend, and I'm sure that's difficult, right?
Lungs out.
It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal, Sammy. Look at yourself. If Dad was here,
He's not.
well, I am. And as soon as I'm finished with that,
You just want to fit in and have friends and go to school.
right, you don't. You could have torn him apart. So why didn't you?
Because I don't want to be the freak for one, Steve.
Yeah, I can see that.
I want to be normal.
So taking a beating, that's normal.
No, but I get what he means.
He called this morning and said he's going to be another week. At least we weren't supposed to be here this long.
At least you got Amanda.
He said that.
He wants me to meet her parents. I don't do parents.
I think she really cares about him. I think he's finding that difficult because he, like, probably because he knows that he's gonna have to move away and all of that stuff as well.
Mr. Winchester, can I talk to you?
Do you call your students mister? Is that a thing?
I'll wait for you outside.
Oh, and he's gonna wait for him.
You know this assignment was nonfiction, right?
Yes, Mr. Wyatt.
So you and your family killed a werewolf last summer.
Well, it's the truth.
Something like this, Sam.
Doesn't matter.
How do you explain that?
You can flunk me if you want to.
I'm not flunking you. Giving you an A.
He's like, what? Oh, that seems like a good teacher.
Aside from the werewolf.
But probably a
you
little
got a strong
concerned.
family?
Yeah.
Well, your brother's quite a character. And your father, he seems driven. What about
Oh,
pursuing writing?
Can't.
why does it make me so happy when I see teachers like trying to like understand different perspectives and stuff?
My dad's a mechanic. I had to be a mechanic too.
Do you want to go in the family business, Sam?
He doesn't.
No one's ever asked me that before.
Well,
No one's ever asked him. But that teacher is still at the school, right?
you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Look, I mean, I know what it's like.
Thanks to all the teachers.
And that wasn't me.
Thank you to all teachers out there. Good teachers. There are some not great, but
The point is, there may be 3 or 4 big choices that shape someone's whole life, and you need to be the one that makes them.
oh,
You seem like a great kid, Sam.
he
This is
is.
the life you want to live.
Oh, this is making me want to cry. Fudge. This episode is just hitting differently. Please tell me I'm not the only one who gets emotional from this. I don't know. I think it's a mix of seeing their past and the way that they think and feel. I wonder, is he gonna let him know that he is the Sam? Like, that Sam? Not him pulling his hand through the hair here too.
Can you tell me how to find room 305?
Sure.
Thanks, Sam.
You got tall, Winchester.
I don't... Oh! I mean, that's clearly Berry inside of her, but why would he do that to him? Were they not friends? Or is he just angry because he looks good now or something? Oh, that looks so bad. Oh my god, please tell me he's and she's okay. Both of them are okay. I did not see that coming. Fudge.
That ghost is dead. I'm gonna rip its lungs out.
That's what he said in the school.
It knew my name, Dean. My real name.
Yeah.
It burned Barry's bones. What the hell?
Well, maybe it wasn't Barry. Maybe.
Yeah, what if it wasn't? Or what if it wasn't his bones, right? What if it was, you know, maybe he was, some part of him is still left?
Look, Martha Dump Truck, Revenge of the Nerds, and Hello Kitty, they all rode the same bus.
Okay, so maybe the bus is haunted.
The ghosts are tied to the places that they
Why would
haunt,
the
they can't just
bus
bail.
be haunted though? Did someone down the bus?
Unless this one can. Dean, there's lore about spirits possessing people and riding them for miles. Now, whenever they leave the body, they're bungeed back to their usual haunt.
Imagine being stuck on a bus as a ghost.
Ghost getting creative. Well, that's super.
Oh my god, what if it wasn't Barry and they burned his bones for nothing?
Ghosty, ghosty. Come out wherever you are. Man, I don't get it.
Is it gonna be Amanda? Was she called Amanda? What if it's her?
Maybe the bus driver is Dirk McGregor Sr., 39 North Central Avenue.
McGregor?
Wait, what? Is this supposed to be a clue?
I knew his son.
You know everybody at this school?
Was that the kid that was flicking Barry's ear or something?
Gotta watch where you're going, man.
I'm confused though, because he was a bully. Why is he... Did he feel bad about what he did or something? It's funny though, because like he keeps being confused with him, but not doing anything, I was gonna say. Well, not much.
Scared?
Oh, don't make Sam do this.
Come on, Loose Chester. See what you got. Come on, freak.
Loose Chester, could you not come up with something better? I'm scared. Oh my god, this is like a... Oh my god, Sam, okay, I get it, but like... Oh, I hate this. I know he doesn't want to do this even. That's like such strength for a freaking kid.
Dirk the jerk.
Hey, Dirk the jerk. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, I get this, and it's good if someone can, like, you know, get a tiny bit of taste on their own medicine, but not like this, you know? Not where it turns into actual bullying like this. And not, I don't mean like the physical stuff, but like some people just need to hear that. To hear, I don't know.
First drinking, then drugs, and then too many drugs.
Oh, he must have gotten really depressed after this. This is horrible. He didn't deserve that.
I should have seen it coming. Dirk, he had his troubles. School was never easy for Dirk.
Yeah, that's probably why he behaved the way he did.
Well, you know, kids, they could be cruel. They picked on him.
He's like, wait, what?
They called him poor and dirty and stupid.
And that's why he acted out.
Dirk the jerk.
Oh no, this is gonna hit Sam so hard. He didn't intend this, I understand that. I just, oh.
She died when Dirk was 13.
His behavior isn't excused, but that doesn't mean people can...
And he was a great kid.
Doesn't mean people can turn against that kid, you know?
Helped her and cleaned up after her.
Oh, this is just so sad. I am really trying not to cry.
Waste away to nothing. Does things.
This is horrific. His kids didn't have a good life, and I hate it.
He wouldn't talk about her. A lot of anger in that boy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I had him cremated.
Okay. All of them? Why would you cremate half a person? I get why he's asking, but...
I kept a lock of his hair.
He actually did though, so it was a good question. He's like, why are you asking me this? That's why. I don't, it's like, when it comes to like ghosts and supernatural things like this, it sucks because I feel like all that sadness and anger, sometimes they're trying to turn that into something good. Like, I feel like
Thanks for subbing tonight, Eddie.
he probably... What the heck? Oh, now I see. I was like, who answers like that? But I feel like maybe they're also trying to do the right thing for someone. It just... They just get it all wrapped up and misunderstood, you know? Oh god. Is it gonna get the whole bus because it's full of, like, sports people?
Everyone okay?
Oh, I don't like this. Maybe we should just show people, the kids that are mean this episode, and be like, don't be like these jerks, okay? Don't make stuff happen like this.
Winchester.
That's why he was so angry at him, I get that.
That rope is soaked in salt water, Dirk. You're not going anywhere.
Everybody stay where you are, you'll be okay.
Aren't you the PE teacher?
Not really. I'm like 21 Jump Street.
Not really.
Bus driver sells pot.
That's what you're gonna go with?
It's
not there. Did he take it?
Sam Winchester. Still a bully. You jock.
What Sam did wasn't really right, but that is also not what he intended, I think. Sam wasn't a popular kid though, was he? And if he became one after that, that was honestly due to Dirk in a sense, but...
I'm not, and neither were you. Trust me. I've seen real evil. We were scared and miserable, and we took it out on each other.
Oh, Sam, you're gonna make me cry.
That's high school. But you suffer through that, and it gets better. I'm just sorry you didn't get a chance to see that. You are, Barry.
Nothing. It's gonna get better for me.
Oh, he just went into a student instead, didn't he? Oh, fudge. Please stay. Woo! Tell me that the dude is okay. Because that's just salt, right? I feel like he probably found the biggest kid that could hit the hardest in this bus as well. The kids in the bus must be like, what the actual heck is going on?
This isn't what it looks like.
Oh, this just breaks my heart. It's so difficult to watch. It breaks my heart. I really hope that he gets some rest after this. Poor kid.
Little help.
You're not gonna help him? Please, Dean. They're high school kids.
5 more minutes, Jerry. Amanda, hey.
Oh, fudge.
1963, right?
Oh, poor Amanda, her heart.
History test next period. We're studying.
Yeah, she knows you're not.
Be mad.
Don't be mad.
Mad, Dean. I thought maybe, underneath your whole I could give a crap bad boy thing, that there was something more going on.
Oh, there is.
I mean, like, the way you are with your brother, I was wrong. Trying to convince people that you're cool. You're just a sad, lonely...
Oh, she's really hitting all the spots right now. I think she genuinely does feel sorry for him.
Don't feel sorry for me. You don't know anything about me. I save lives. I'm a hero.
He is, but yeah, that doesn't sound very logical from their point of view.
What?
Oh, Dean, is that why he hated this school so much or like disliked it? Oh, and he became popular after that, I see. That's why he said he was a popular kid. I just hate that, like, this is the only way that he would get that kind of attention. The fact that he beat another kid. Like, that's just the wrong kind of attention, you know?
Can't wait to get the hell out of here. This place sucks. Come on, Sam.
He doesn't want to leave. Oh, this is such a bittersweet episode. And that was like his only friend. Oh, I was gonna say, I really hope that he gets to meet the teacher. Oh, I want to see this.
You probably don't remember me. Just wanted to thank you. I was a student here, and you gave me some advice once.
The first actual genuine advice that he's ever gotten, I think. Like that.
You wrote that horror story.
Yeah, kind of all been one long horror story.
Oh, what do you mean?
Nothing.
Get the joke, but it's hard to explain.
Advice. I might need to plagiarize myself down the line.
You told me that I didn't have to go into the family business. You said I should make my own choices.
Ah, so you managed to do your own thing then?
For a while.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, and I think I went to college because of you.
Oh my god.
You know, people grow up.
Yeah.
Responsibilities, but still, you took an interest
He
in
might
me
have.
when no one else did.
Yeah. Might have changed the course of his life.
Thank you.
It must mean a lot to him to hear as well, right?
You happy, Sam?
Oh no! He didn't even reply. In memory of 2 people. Oh god, that episode really... Wow. It really hit a lot of spots, you know? I liked this episode, but it was very emotional to watch for so many reasons. It just shows how many things in the world that is just wrong and in school, and just seeing kids being so mean, it sucks. And like, having troubles doesn't excuse that behavior, but I do understand it because not every kid has the support network that they need around them to be able to deal with those emotions. Like the kid Dirk, obviously, like, his mum died when he was 13. I cannot even imagine how that must feel. And just like, I don't know, kids being mean, saying that he's poor and he's dirty and stupid and fat and whatever it was that they said, like, that might have triggered him becoming a bully to, like, because like, sometimes it can feel like it's easier to have people be scared of you to like respect you. I wouldn't call that respect, but I think that that might be what it feels like. Sometimes that can be easier than all the other emotions. I just wish that there was a better like way to go about this to help kids so that they don't end up being mean to other kids, because being bullied in school is not easy. Being different in any sort of way is not easy. And having other kids go after you for that is horrible. It's really hard to watch this episode, and it was hard as well because Sam is a really nice person. He wants to see the best in people and he wants to help and support people. And I understand he had enough, and obviously with his training from his dad, he's a really good fighter even at that age. And he would have, if that was all he wanted to do, he would have done that earlier. But I think that was just enough with him being rude to his friend and him. And I can see why he would flip. And I think maybe he appreciated the people who were like, oh, Sam the man, like all of that afterwards. But I also, even though I think that Sam wanted to make the other kid understand and maybe feel how it feels like for them, I don't think that he intended for that kid to become bullied. More like get a taste of its own medicine kind of thing. And it breaks my heart because it's Sam. Like, that's not what he wants, not even as a kid. And I feel bad for that kid then having to go through all of that. I feel bad for the kid who he bullied as well and who was also going through a lot of things. I don't know. I have so many emotions right now, and it was really hard not to cry, but I knew that if I started, I wouldn't be able to stop. So I held it in. But these kind of episodes are really hard to watch. I think it's a nice reminder though, that even though most of us might not be in school anymore, we need to be more kind to people. There's always gonna be douchebags, and there's always gonna be people who treat you badly for who you are. And that's not right, but The only thing that we can really do is just try to sprinkle a little bit of kindness in this world. So maybe this episode can serve as a reminder to be a little bit more kind to people around you and to yourself. Because sometimes I think that we are our own biggest bullies. I know I'm guilty of that sometimes. But it was fun to watch them when they were younger again. Younger but like slightly older, like Dean being like a proper teenager and all of that stuff. It was fun to see them in that light, and also fun to see them in a school setting. I'd say that they were pretty much what I expected them to be in a school setting, but it was fun. I do like the flashbacks. They give a lot of depth to this story, and that teacher just made me so happy for giving Sam that advice, like obviously being a little bit concerned with how he viewed his family, and obviously like the werewolf and stuff like that, being like, oh, this is not what I asked, but also crediting the work that Sam did, being like, this isn't exactly what I asked for, and like I am concerned that you're not okay, but you did a good job, so I'm gonna credit you for that. And the advice that he gave him, you know, Sam ended up where he ended up, and that's a really honorable thing and all of this stuff, but he did still put him on a path of where he wanted to go. And maybe it's not a lot of like help, but at least he got a taste of what that feels like, a taste of that life. I don't think that Dean ever got that chance, and I'm happy that this advice maybe helped Sam get that chance. I don't know, this episode made my head swirl, but in a total different way than the last episode. This one is more emotionally and thinking about them as kids and what they went through and loads of stuff like that. I enjoyed it. I think this is an episode that's gonna stay with me for a while, even though it was really hard to watch. But I did enjoy it, and I finally recognize an actor, so I feel great. Because I'm always like, oh, I feel like I recognize them, but I don't know from where. Or people are like, oh my god, it was that actor from this TV series or this show, and I'm like, I don't know, but this time I knew. If you enjoyed it, it would mean a lot if you wanted to give it a thumbs up. Of course, comment down below your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. I don't know. Just come and say hi. And of course, subscribe for upcoming videos. I appreciate you all being here, and I hope that you'll have an amazing rest of your day, night, morning, midnight snack, breakfast, whichever time it is for you when you're watching this, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!